Uh, it's weird now that we're doing the switch off thing because our sessions individually are shorter, and so this is part 5 of my Uncharted 4 playthrough, and none of my series have gone that long yet.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
every single one of them ended at 3.
I feel like Uncharted, especially Uncharted 4, especially, is longer than the old ones.
Oh, really? I feel like this is like the end. So since I would say that I'm going for like half-ish, maybe a little
You're
less the
on
amount of time.
you're on chapter like 11 or 12, right?
I don't remember.
Last I checked, I thought it was something like that. And the game is supposed to have 22 chapters.
Sometimes in the end game they start to go fast. I remember
Oh
Uncharted
yeah,
2 was just like every 10
bam, bam,
minutes
bam.
was another chapter. Um,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'll probably finish in part 6 or part 7.
Let's find out.
Here's your missing Avery statue. You know, I'm starting to get the feeling that our friend was a bit of a narcissist. You think? Let's go see what he's got in store for us.
Let's go see what he's got in stone for us, right? Right? Uh, oh, it's up. We go up. Swiggity swiggity, I'm coming for that booty.
That ass.
Well, the controls are way better. Well, the controls are way.
Whoops.
Ooh. God, I heard me.
I'm so sorry that you had to hear you.
I know, I hate it every time.
Snap. Sweet. All right, come on down.
He was
Every
already
time I hear
coming.
my own voice, I'm just like, what is that fucking freak?
Freak! You're a freak!
That came from a dark place.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah? Hey.
No, that's the next game. Maybe.
I thought you were doing Zelda.
Is that not Zelda? The noise you just made?
That's Kirby.
Really?
Fucking freak.
Kirby makes noises?
Yeah. Like,
Oh.
hiya! No, in Smash Bros, whenever he does his up B, he does a little swooshy thing with a sword, and he goes, yeah, hey!
Oh. You would think that this giant statue would be easy to see. But I have no
The
idea.
entire island is the statue. You can't realize until you zoom out.
The statue is laying on the ground and the island is its dick. Captain Avery's just like, Yar! It be to scale! I guess I'll just drive around until it gives me the little... Oh wait, I see the statue. It's right there. Or is that a tower? I think that's a tower.
I can't find it. Let's head towards this weirdly phallic-shaped lighthouse.
They said to the right. Sam's not being like, where are you going, so...
Yeah, but he wasn't like that earlier whenever you were randomly running into shit.
Well, when I randomly run into shit, he's like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, careful. Like this.
Hey,
Oh.
careful, you'll make me hard.
Or like this. See?
Ouch. Oof.
Ooh. Oh, goodness. Might have Austin Powers myself a little bit.
Ouch. Oof. My soul.
Oop. Oop. Well, hope you enjoy doing this until the game gives me a hint.
Oh yeah, I just love a little sailing. A little bit of boaty.
Bodie McBoatface. Oh, there it is.
Have I told you that Kingdom Hearts 3 has a open-ended sailing map?
No, is it like Little Mermaid or something? Pirates of the
It's
Caribbean?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of people didn't like it because they say it broke up the pacing, and I kind of agree. But the actual playing of the level was really fun
Hmm.
because you got to, explore random islands and dive underwater and see underwater caves and stuff.
Wasn't that kind of a thing with, like, all the Kingdom Hearts? Well, I mean, especially once you got to, like, 2 and they started having their own plot. Because, like, 1 is very much like, there's plot at the beginning, Disney, there's plot at the end. But, like, once you got to 2 and the plot got more intensive, like, the Disney worlds became more and more, like, disjointed from the actual plot.
Kind of. It varies a lot per game. Sometimes it feels almost purely Kingdom Hearts plot. Sometimes it's like they just randomly shoved Disney into the plot.
How do I...
That very much felt the way in 3, and I think this was its biggest problem. Like there was...
It just sets me on fire from magnifying the sun through that giant telescope. Sorry, you were talking about Kingdom Hearts 3.
I was just gonna say, it felt like they fucked up the pacing a lot just because they felt the need to stick to the convention of focusing on the Disney worlds. Like, they did their best to...
Do you think that's because it was, like, a numbered one, and they feel like if they don't put a number on it, they have more freedom?
Well, I think they're contractually obligated to have certain Disney stuff in there.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. The men in the suits with the Disney hats just start rappelling through the ceiling. They're like, listen, you bastards! I don't care if you are Square Enix! We're the goddamn Disney Corporation.
We
We'll
own
kill
everything.
you.
They just don't know it yet.
Nathan, it's the beginning of the game! Oh, at least it's not making me play it all again.
Yeah. At least it's not the train.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, Nathan. Nathan, Sam.
Nathan! Sam! Nathan!
Nathan. Mario.
Mario!
Mario? Mario. Sean.
I'm at chapter 13 of 22. Right?
It might be 24.
Something like that. So, oh my god, if this is the actual halfway point, I have a lot to go.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, unless it pulls an Uncharted 2 where it just starts speeding through the chapters at the end, then yeah, this game's long. I like this. This, you know what, I'm gonna, unless the ending completely fucks it up, I'm gonna say this is the only Uncharted that's good. Like, the others are fine, but this is a good game.
3 is just okay.
Yeah. 3, the first two are acceptable. 3 is good, is okay. This one, I have pretty much thoroughly enjoyed this game from start to finish. There's not really been a part of this game that I haven't liked. And especially, like, they took the combat and made it way more interesting, and that was always the weak link of these games. So,
Yeah, so far it seems like as far as game design, this is the best one.
God damn it. Sam!
yeah.
Don't be dead
I'm
again.
gonna say it. I'm gonna go there. This is a good game.
This is a hot take.
Hot take, Uncharted 4 actually good. I guess the hot take would be me saying that Uncharted 1 through 3 are no.
Sam, are you there?
Maybe both.
Oh yeah, maybe people really don't like this one.
Though that might just be rose-tinted glasses.
Yeah.
Because there's a big difference between playing through a franchise all
Right
in
in
one
a
sitting
row,
for the
yeah.
first time as an adult and playing them regularly as you're growing up.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean,
It's the reason people still suck Ocarina of Time 6 so much.
yeah. Though it was weird when before I started streaming and playing this, I played through all the Halo games because that was my childhood franchise. And playing through them, it was really weird playing them back to back to back to back. I really found that the first one was the best one. Like, they never really got back to it. Or maybe, like, it's just one of those deals where, like, the things I like about the first one are the things that they didn't iterate on, you know? And so, like, it makes me enjoy that one more. The only other really surprising thing in my replay through of all of them is I hate Halo 2 now.
Huh.
Because you just have no health. It's so punishing, and it's not fun.
Speaking of replaying games, do you want to do a full playthrough if the rumors are true about a Mass Effect trilogy release?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll even do a full playthrough even if they don't do a re-release. I'll just run through this.
Oh yeah.
Always a good game. And I've never... I at a certain point, I pretty much always started picking female characters, but the Mass Effect trilogy I actually played before I started doing that, and I've never done a FemShep run, so I might do that.
Oh yeah.
Because apparently also heard the actress is better. Like, a lot of people say that the FemShep voice is way better than the male Shepard.
That's what I've heard. I will do a FemShep run on the condition that we focus entirely on Garrus.
What other option is there? Wait, can you date Morden?
No. He's a good guy, but he's just not husband material.
He's not husbando. That is only Garrus.
Garrus makes me wet.
But can I kiss him a little bit after he sings? I always love when
We'll decide
when
when
I
we get
can't figure out where to go, but there's like options everywhere, and he's just like do a little dab. Okay, where am I going? There we go.
Down, right? Oh, up.
I had to go up to go right to go down. Oh, can I stand on this?
Turn left to go right.
There we go. God, I wonder how cold this is.
He probably doesn't feel anything right now.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Why can I not go there?
Is the water pushing you down?
I guess maybe it's too slippery or something? Wow, thank you, game! I made it this far without figuring out that one. Can I just not jump at all?
I guess not.
I can't let go
Can you
either.
jump from that other foothold to your left?
I'm fucking stuck. It won't let me go back down. There we go. Come on. Yeah, no, that's too far a jump.
Do you have to go back the way you came and try and jump for that higher ledge?
It's so fucking... Okay, he just did it? Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, whatever.
So you were never supposed to get it.
Mm-mm.
You were just supposed to fumble around like an idiot until the game decided you can go down.
Yes. It just wasn't triggering that cutscene. For some reason. Did you see that really weird, like, one flash of lightning before it cut out?
No, I didn't notice.
God. He would have pneumonia.
Yes. Hypothermia, probably.
I don't know, they're in a tropical area. I feel like the water would dry, but...
Yeah, but those caves can be pretty cold.
That's true.
Sick Parvis Magna. Sam.
But keeping those wet clothes on him, especially if he was unconscious for an hour or two, like, so much water would get... Ugh.
Yeah. So we're finally going to start seeing the mystic bullshit?
Oh, probably. We're on Mystic Island now.
They really just fucking threw it at you in Uncharted 3.
I feel like they were trying to avoid having mystic bullshit, but like they still felt like they had to pay lip service to it because like I feel like they didn't want to go either way because you could say that whatever was in the urn was just some kind of hallucinogenic like substance, and then like the person who had put it there had used it to poison the city, and then it just became a legend of a genie. Like, there was never anything that actually confirmed that it was a genie, you know?
Well, I was mainly talking about the those weird carnivorous spiders that swarm you only in the dark.
Right! I keep forgetting that those were there. I'm not sure if I can say that those are supernatural either. They might just be, you know, some kind
Well, they
of...
might not be supernatural, but they are a species that exists, and they were certainly weird to see.
That's true. I'm not sure if those were ever explained.
And yet, somehow they were in all corners of the world in these secret areas.
Well, yeah, they were definitely, like, bred there intentionally. To, like, guard the secrets.
Yeah.
You know, I've gotten better with my hatred of spiders. I've gotten to the point where, like, if they're not directly fucking with me, I'll leave them be. But having been chased by a couple thousand in the last game, I was still not okay with that.
Not exactly fun.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. Oops. Still alive. That's me in real life. I slip 1 inch and I'm like, ah! There it is.
Have you ever seen that video of the My Hero Academia dub where Q is talking about, like, this is my chance. I'll finally be a hero. I can do anything I want, and then he trips, and he immediately goes, I'm a failure. I'm sorry, mother.
No, but how accurate.
That's his character.
Whee! Try up. That's a good trick. Which Star Wars movie have you seen the most? Is it The Phantom Menace?
Shit, dog. I mean, like I say occasionally, they're so ingrained into popular culture that I have them all memorized even before I watch them.
Yeah, I don't even think that anything really surprised you. Like, that's how much you knew about Star Wars. Like, it wasn't even like a deal like Final Fantasy VII, where like you were like, I know a bunch of stuff, but I don't know everything. Like, you watched them and you were like, yep, these are the movies.
Mm-hmm. Because every single detail has been talked on every single like forum and TV show and movie and fucking everything.
Yep. Guess I go this way? No.
So it's like, I don't know how many I've
What
seen
the
the most
fuck?
times
Stop it.
because I feel like I know them all memorized.
There you go. Yeah.
Did I go see Force Awakens with you twice?
No, I think I only saw it in theaters once. And I don't think I even rewatched it until, like, right before Last Jedi came out.
I don't know if I've ever willingly seen one of the movies more than once.
I've only seen Last Jedi twice. All the new movies. Like, I've only seen Force Awakens twice, Last Jedi twice, and Rise of Skywalker once. And then Rogue One and Solo I only saw once.
I guess it would have to be Phantom Menace because, according to my parents, I saw it as a kid in the theaters.
Well, if you don't remember it, does it count?
It's the closest I got to something that counts.
Ugh.
Oh, my shoulders are no longer attached to my body.
I am now dead, because that's how physics works.
Honestly, it's surprising that it took this long. That this was the event that did it.
I've bullshitted through so much else, but this took me down. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, game. You spared me.
Everybody gets one. You ended up right back where you started.
I was too low. I had to jump to there to jump up to here.
A likely story.
I'll let it go this time. That's not where I'm going.
Well, I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart.
Oh. Is this? Wait, is this where I came from? Okay, there was another... Yeah, let's go this way. Or... maybe not. Interesting.
You could go to that higher platform, maybe?
Yeah,
There's like a...
I think I see something over there. Oop, didn't catch it that time.
Ooh. I think it's because you jumped from that step up
Yeah.
to the right.
Huh.
Where to now?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, here we go. This looks like progress.
I didn't even see that.
I couldn't see it from the platform that I jumped to it from, but I could see it when I was... I could see it when I was on the other side. I saw this over here. Oh, that isn't even shale. That's just... Oop. Oh, I was supposed to do something. I was looking down. Whoops. But this isn't even like shale. This is like seafloor with water over it. It would hurt so bad. I died of dysentery because the sword went through my entrails. Okay, and jump.
Jesus.
It wasn't the stab wound. It was the tetanus.
It was the poop in my pants. Oh, my
These are my
pee-pee.
dying words.
My pee-pee became the small pee-pee. I don't like this either.
It's fine. Jump around, smash the ceiling a little bit.
But I gotta eat the big mushroom first. Did I come from? Oh, I found a shiny. Vandy secret. Did I come from this way? Less jumpy. Only meant to do little jump. He went for big boy jump.
Oh, by the way, we ordered Taco Bell.
Oh, how'd it come?
I got 2 5-layer burritos.
Mm-hmm.
There was technically sour cream.
Oh, they did the same shit to you?
Or it was just a tiny, tiny little smidge, yeah.
Oh, no, that's incorrect. The
I
proper
wonder if there's
beef...
some kind of shortage.
Maybe. The proper beefy 5-layer burrito,
Has like half of the entire burrito as sour cream.
yes, exactly.
And then the other 49% is cheese.
Where the fuck am I going? Am I not supposed to be in this cave? Was it just for a little collectible?
I honestly could not tell you.
See,
I'm lost.
I climbed up here. Is that where I came from, or is that where I need to go?
That's where you came from, I think.
Where am I holding this?
Is there somewhere you can slide down?
How is this flashlight pointing behind me? Do you see this? It's on my belt. I'm looking into the
artistic
flashlight beam.
representation.
I can try climbing down. Let's see. I jump to here. No. Nathan. I don't want to go down. Okay. So this is where it came from. Is there any,
Down
like...
is wet.
Oh, there is. There's left. Let's see. No? This seems to be as far left as I can go. Is there more
The
down?
light beam seemed like it was something. Or like it was trying to hint you at something.
No, that all looks like death. I can come over here, but this might just be like safety for the slide if I hit way off to the left.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't see any further down this way.
Trust me, it's a long way down.
Can I jump on any of this? No. Okay, it seems like I need to be in this cave. But this cave doesn't seem to lead anywhere.
Where's Breath of the Wild climbing mechanics when you need them?
I know, right? I've been saying that since Uncharted 2. It's only when the game is, like, inconsistent. Like, earlier I was making, like, some, like, 7-foot vertical leaps. And then grabbing onto things. And then if there's nothing that you're supposed to grab onto, he'll do, like, a 1-inch hop and be like, oh, I just can't do it. Can I dive?
He's
No.
too far.
There's no buttons.
I can only go so far with my little legs.
With my little waggies. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh.
Like that. Like, look. Like, look how fucking high up that is. And then if I can't make it, he's just like, ooh, it's a little, I just can't. I can't jump that high. And then it's like, oh, a ledge 8 feet above me. Let me just hop up there. Ooh, I can't. No, there's nothing I can do.
I would just hop. I would do my hop of disappointment.
Trying to climb up there? In those boots?
Well, he had a rope.
Was the joke that he doesn't have feet anymore?
I don't know, I thought the joke was just that he was wearing, like, sea boots. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, jerk it off.
Pretty sure you don't need this.
Oh, cool. Ooh,
Ah.
okay. So you go like this, and then
It's working.
This is something.
yeah.
Honestly, it feels like should have been in the game for a very long time.
Ooh. Okay.
Like, this feels like it could have been a main mechanic for the entire franchise.
Yeah, right? But honestly, they stole it from the Terminator, the Tomb Raider reboots. Because she has a rock climbing pickaxe. But honestly, this is more interesting because in the Terminator reboots, I mean, it's still like here, I'll go back and... That's the Terminator again?
Terminator again.
in the Tomb Raider reboots, like, it has a textured surface like this. Like, you can see where I can dig in. It's got like a texture that lets me know. But in the Tomb Raider ones, you don't have to do anything extra. You just move along that, and she's using the axe to climb along it. In this one, I have to actively stab into the rock, and then I can't just like free climb from there. Like, I need to be able to get to another grabbable ledge, and then jump from that ledge, stab, reach another climbable ledge. So it's a more interesting mechanic than the Tomb Raider one. Or the Terminator one. Come on, Nate. Just jump. Just jump to where I want you to jump. Go. You got this. Come. It's right there. No! Why?
Okay, I'll jump to my death.
That wasn't where I wanted you to go, Nathan. Did it just? Yeah, it just shooped me to where I was trying to jump to. It's like, here, you did it wrong. Can I climb
My
down?
favorite part about the new Tomb Raider games is the secret boss fight with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ooh. Oh. What?
Don't forget that you have your special stabbing boy.
Yeah, it's hard to judge. It's kind of the same old issue that I have with some of the climbing in general. It's hard to judge how far I can leap. Like, that looked like I should have been able to just reach that handhold on my own, but I couldn't. I guess I should just assume that if there is that texture for stabbing, I should just stab to be safe.
Yes. If it gives you that phobia for a bunch of holes, you should stab it.
Come on. Okay, I'll go down if that makes it easier for you. We're gonna go this way. That's right. There you go. And then we jump. Shit.
Gone.
Oh, I don't have a gun yet. Okay, so let's see. I got... Whoops. You don't see me. Got you. Got you. Okay. And they're all... Whoop! Got you. Okay. They're all fucking off except for this guy.
That you might need to find a way to sneak him, take his gun.
There we go. Okay. Have gun. Okay. Go ahead and pick this up too.
That would be really stupid.
What?
An Uncharted 5 where they reveal that Nate and Sam were cursed at a young age with some kind of luck god or something, mystic bullshit.
Uh-huh.
And that's why they never die in all their stupid bullshit adventures.
Man, that sounds so plausible that it hurts me. No one's seen me do this.
No.
Thank you. You're all very kind.
Geneva Convention.
Hop on over here. Come on, investigate.
Come on. Get a close look. Smell it.
Come on. Oh, nope. You're gonna fuck off instead? Smart move. Okay.
But it would only buy you so much time.
Yeah, I'm coming for you no matter what. Oh, this poor man. Goodbye. Thanks for the grenade. Okay. He looks alone, so I'm gonna hop back this way and go take him out.
This won't be anytime soon, but I've been wanting to play, oh,
He saw his death.
yep. He knew it was coming. There was nothing he could do about it.
He was like, and then he was like, oh, this is a long way down. Nathan. Rock.
Nate, buddy.
Okay. I think I should take up guy up top first. God, this gameplay is so much fun. Oh, there's another one over there.
Oh, what I was gonna say, it's a long way off, but I wanted to play the mana games, like Secret of Mana, Adventure of Mana,
Oh, yeah.
because I have the collection on Switch.
So, are
But-
they, like, turn-based RPGs, or are they, like, beat-em-up
They're action
RPGs?
RPGs.
Okay.
They're like, they're a lot like Chrono Trigger. If
Well,
you've
Chrono
seen
Trigger's
gameplay, though.
turn-based.
Yeah, but it's got like the recharging thing, and you can move around the area.
So, it works with, like, a Final Fantasy VII system?
It's like the new Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's a lot like that.
Oh, so you do, like, actively fight,
Yeah.
but you do also have, like, larger... I'm not gonna make this jump. Well, shit. You do have, like, larger attacks that build up over time.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I'm right here. Okay. Ooh, but he's coming this way.
The thing about it, though.
That was a really nice checkpoint. That would have sucked
Oh yeah.
if I had to start from scratch. Anyway, sorry.
I have the original Secret of Mana in the collection and on the cartridge. But
Goodbye.
there's a remake of the original Secret of Mana
Mm-hmm.
that is technically I guess, better if you've never played the original, which I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people hate it because it's like such a poor update
What is
compared to
that?
what it could have been.
Oh, I see.
So I'm not sure if I should just play the original or the remake.
Well, it still seems like you should play the remake, because the issue is that it's just not as good as it could be, but it's still better than trying to play the original, isn't it?
Yeah, one of the main issues a lot of people have is, even though it's like 3D models and everything, it looks like a mobile port.
That is kind of gross.
Like it's in 3D, but it's like just kinda. And I agree, I don't really like those visuals, but it does have stuff like voice acting and fully animated cutscenes. And apparently the gameplay itself is 1-to-1, there's like almost no difference.
Okay. Man, so far I am Batmaning the shit out of these guys.
Yeah, you're doing really good. Except for that part where you jump to your death.
Yeah, well, I thought I had it. Okay. Hey, you guys ever seen Rambo? Like the first one, before you start shooting a lot.
What's Rambo?
Oh man, you guys are in for a treat.
You get to live it.
You don't even need to see the movie. Oh, hello.
Yeah, my favorite scene in Rambo is when he's like
That's
hiding around in
fucking
bushes,
cool.
just mentally highlighting people.
Yes. Okay, that was really fucking cool. I know I kind of interrupted you, but the swinging over there and then quietly dropping in the brush to get this guy was really neat.
Yeah, that was really neat.
Oh. Come on, come closer. Hello.
Wait.
Yeah, come here.
Sit.
But
Come on. No, it's not nothing.
come on.
Come closer. Come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man.
Okay, I'll come to you.
Alrighty. Gonna take a peek. No. Take a peek this way. Doesn't look like there's anyone over there. So
Hey,
this
Jeffrey,
man...
if you notice that like 8 people from our squad have stopped responding, and we can't see any of them.
It's good that we don't do any kind of radio communications check-in, like, ever. It's really efficient and safe. Oh, I am dead. You would know that if we had radios.
Well, maybe they're supposed to, but they just don't feel like it.
And, you know, they're just kind of having a lazy day. What are the odds that one of the Drake boys is around?
One of the Drake boys is around, and that he can sneak up on every single one of us,
Individually.
as we stand very far from each other.
Well, technically, when there were a bunch of them, they were standing in a pretty good grouping. But now that there are less
There's so
of
few
them.
of them left.
Ooh, there's a sniper over there. Hey,
What's that?
why did none of them ever come closer to the ledge?
Because they're not that stupid.
I want them to peek. They've learned. Oh, I can't tag him through the rock. There's someone above me? Okay, there's actually a few boys here. There's also a sniper in the next area that I need to be careful of. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can head up top real quick. Take care of...
Get rid of that guy who can see you take out the other two.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, while I'm here...
It's fun while it lasted.
Oh!
Ooh, they're
Yeah.
fucking you up.
Alright. So, don't fuck up.
When you were on the ground, you started jigga.
Oh, shit! That wasn't a good start. That wasn't a good start at all. Can I... No, stay there. Oh, well, whatever.
No way out.
Again?
Where'd I go?
Where'd he go? He just fucking turned into Spider-Man.
Oh, man. That was wild. Yeah, come down here, investigate. Come see what's up. Come on, homeboy.
Nathan Drake, I don't know where you are, but that was really fucking cool.
Oh.
Yeah, here I go killing again.
Whoopsie doodles. Now it's Rambo 2. Is that one
Use your
better?
first blood.
Is that one better? Depends on who you ask. It's bloodier. Yeah, the fact that I can, like, take off and just, like, start stealthing again is so nice.
But something neat is, because you mess up the stealth once, it's harder to do it fully again.
Yeah, they do learn. But you're dead. Oh! There you are. Yeah.
Well, there are many bullets in my body.
It does seem pretty fair that, like, if you fuck up, it does get harder. I can't see this other fucking guy at all.
Yeah, he's like completely behind that tree.
Ooh. This is not an ideal situation. Is there someone behind me? No. Okay.
I don't think so.
He's just hitting the rocks. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. You. Okay,
Oh,
fine,
that's
you.
the fucker.
Okay, I think I got him. Okay, I think we're good.
Well, this is everybody. You killed like 60, so you didn't have to deal with that many.
Yeah. I did. I killed, like, a lot.
Why is that one gun yellow? Does that make it special?
Hmm?
There was one gun where the little, like, illustration was yellow instead of white.
Oh,
I was
it's...
wondering if that made it a...
Yeah, it means that it fucks people up. It's a grenade launcher. The revolver's like that, too. It's a one-hit kill. Or maybe it just means it's a different kind of weapon? Here, let's test. Because, like, one sec. Whoop. Okay, so this is also a rifle. So it's white. Let's grab this grenade launcher real quick. No, I was right. It means that it fucks people up.
Okay.
I noticed it with the...
Strunk.
I noticed it with the revolver that you could that it was yellow, and it ends people. Now, whenever I have one of these combat arenas, I always have the issue of what is progress. Is this progress?
Is it progress, or was it a sniper nest?
Could have been a sniper nest, because they did give me a single shot rifle that I could use to pick people off. But then again, there is no cover, so it's progress.
Oh, I see.
Excellent. Gotta rub my eye for a sec. Okay.
Did it feel good?
Yeah.
Where to?
I forgot to blink for a little bit. Is that Donkey Kong Country?
No.
Oh,
It
what
is
was it?
Super Mario RPG.
Oh, I wouldn't even know that.
No, you wouldn't. But it was the jingle from the Lost Woods of that game. Or Mushroom Forest, specifically.
To whoever finds this note, know that Jonathan Burns, erstwhile leader and financier of our expedition, has murdered me, and others, for want of Avery's treasure. He worked the crew to the point of exhaustion, promising them glory but bringing them illness and starvation. He bound a man to a mast and left him to die, and then I witnessed the bastard push our navigator to his doom for daring to speak his mind. But he did save that one guy from the sirens. He found me making preparations to leave for home and confronted me. I brandished my pistol and informed him I was returning to England, where I would inform the world of his deeds. And when I turned away, the blackguard shot me in the back and fled into the jungle. I returned fire, but I am not certain if the bullets hit their mark. My time grows short and my hand weak. In the absence of earthbound justice, I beseech you, pray to God above that Burns pays for his treachery. Signed, Walter Hayes, first mate of the Suffolk, March 23rd, 1808.
Wow, that is pretty dark.
Thanks, Nate.
It was me.
Nate, I didn't realize. Thanks for informing me.
Nate's just like, ooh, dark, brutal. Well, anyway,
Man, that's fucked up.
moving on.
Oh, I better go. I'm in a hurry to get betrayed by my brother.
You kidding me?
Ooh, 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 ooh. No, no, no.
Holy shit.
Hey, did you guys hear that? It sounded like a large thing falling, and then a guy going, "Holy shit!" And then
Please.
two guys cocking their gun.
I didn't leave anyone alive to hear.
Good to see you're alive, little brother. Come on. We got a treasure to find.
Hold on, man. I mean, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
I mean, our supplies are at the bottom of the Indian Ocean.
Okay, so we go steal some from Nadine's army.
Yeah, and there's that. We're going up against an army
We've been holding our own so far.
while being marooned in the middle of nowhere.
We were trying to get here,
When
remember?
we had an escape plan. Just hear me out. Crazy suggestion. Let's go down there and at least secure one of Rafe's boats.
The boats can wait. You wanna know what we're doing here? We are buying my life back. Okay, and we're gonna do that by stepping into that jungle and finding Libertalia.
Have you even seen any signs of a massive pirate colony? Because I sure the hell haven't.
It's a little late to start developing doubts, don't you think?
But can we at least acknowledge the chance that maybe Avery's idea for secret pirate utopia didn't pan out? And maybe we're just swept up in this fantasy, when instead we should be looking for a real way to save you.
Scour this island inch by inch if I have to until I find my treasure. Now, if you're confused about what you're doing here, then you can go home, Nathan.
I can go home? Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea what I put on the line to get you here?
About what I put on the line. Okay? The last 15 years of my
This
life.
has nothing to do with that.
It has everything to do with that.
He just pushes a rock and the city's right there. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch.
Is this exactly what happened in like the last 3 games?
At least
Like there
it's...
was no indication of an ancient lost city, and then they just kind of nudged a thing, and there it was.
Well, isn't that how a secret city works?
I guess so.
You're not gonna see it from a distance. At least it was just a clue. It wasn't. It wasn't literally him just being like, "We're here."
I'm pretty sure that's how Shangri-La worked, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty
They
much.
just went into a random mountain, and then they did a thing, and then there was a whole ancient ruined
No,
city.
no. He had to follow like clues to get there, and then there was like a whole like entrance puzzle that I had to do with Flynn. There was like a gate.
Yeah.
We knew that it was Shangri-La. We just had to figure out how to get in.
What about 3? I kind of remember you just kind of showing up at 3.
I don't remember a lot of 3.
The one you said was the best of the original trilogy.
It maybe had the weakest plot, but it played a lot better.
Really? I thought it had the best plot.
I don't know. Something about it just doesn't... It doesn't stick in my brain at all. Except, like, there was that asshole that I hated.
Yeah.
But even then, like, when I killed him, like, during that fight,
Wasn't
I was
super
like...
satisfying.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't, like, my top priority in the crumbling city.
Someone standing above ground right now is just seeing like a moving statue or something.
It's like a bad guy sitting on a crate eating a Hot Pocket, and he just slowly lifts up and then back down, and he's just like, wow, that was fucking weird. Just crawl under it.
Or crawl over it.
Oh, this is where it came from. Okay, so I go this way. My rat friends, you're here too. We couldn't leave you, Nathan. You're in danger.
You're our best friend, Nathan.
I'm already eating one of them. Oh man, that's awesome. I love you guys too.
Being your sustenance is our greatest wish.
Oh, sweet rat.
Honest to God masonry in here.
Because to
Whoops.
Sam's
I threw that.
it cuts to Sam's perspective, and you're just like mumbling your stuff while rats clawing you.
And I'm
away.
eating one of them.
Oh, the rest of our stuff.
Where the fuck is Sam? Where am I going?
I think to your left.
To my left?
Like down.
Oh.
That's right. That's where you came from, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I see.
apparently the entire area I was in was just not progress.
Anything. No.
Okay.
Stretch out of here. Yeah, you said it.
It wasn't real.
None of this has been real.
There's a way out.
No, that's a different game.
It's something to stand on.
just imagining when this game came out, the creator of A Way Out was playing this. And it's like, look, there's a way out. And then he looks at Nate and he looks at Sam and he goes,
I could make a game out of this.
Got an idea.
He was French or something, I can't remember.
and it was some weird foreigner.
Oh, Sam, I broke both my ankles.
Oh, Sam, this crate has ice physics.
Oh, I think we found the city.
Wild.
Houses.
It'd be cooler if you got there and it was in pristine condition and there were still pirates.
You walk up to them and you're like, "Yar har, matey," and they're like, "Oh no, we don't do that anymore."
You fucking racist.
We actually have quite a good education system here.
Just so you know, it's not my first lost city. Just chill along.
This is actually my 4th Uncharted city. Oh shit, is that why they're titled that?
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Huh. Well.
You're so fucking smart.
Man, I can't wait until we fight like 300 people through these streets and destroy it all.
Hey Sam, check it out. It's like a pirate code of conduct.
What does it say?
Why this place was not happening.
He who deserts Libertalia
Shiver me timbers and blow me load.
Or is it blow me load and shiver me timbers?
Locked, of course.
Why would pirates even bother locking their doors?
Hey, looks like there's a path or something through there.
That just would lead to broken doors.
Have you seen that thing where it's, do you know what Jake and the Neverland Pirates is?
It's that Disney animated series based off Peter Pan.
Yeah, but it's like a little kid show. Like, it's for, like, 3-year-olds.
Oh, it's that thing where it's like, a good pirate never steals.
Yes! Yeah.
That actually sounds like a very bad pirate.
This could go up my butt.
A good pirate never steals. They acquire.
Now that's more accurate. Doop. I mean, I'm pretty sure progress is this way. He was like, there's a path down there, but I can't find a way to the down there. Okay.
Yeah, Gamma, I think that's what it was. He was asking if it was like a colonial grade pill bottle.
Colonial grade suppository in a minute. Oh, what if I jump? Like a jumping game. Like a game in which climbing and platforming are the main gameplay options.
That's horseshit. They haven't made you do that once this entire game.
Blacksmith forge. Get some cutlasses here.
No, don't put away. Take with. Let me have the cutlass. Why?
Make it my new main weapon.
Hey, I can't jump in that one spot that I should perfectly be able to jump in.
Yeah, because there's plants on it.
May 17th, 1715. Father, America won't exist for 60 years, and so this time doesn't actually exist. I am fading away as we speak. Every country belongs to America. Anyway, you no doubt heard my vessel was destroyed by an East Indiaman ship. If you agreed for me, I beg your forgiveness, but I need the world to believe me dead. Not only is your son alive and well, you should be happy to hear I have resigned my captaincy. I no longer make my fortunes as a thief. Instead, my stalwart crew of buccaneers and I have joined with other like-minded souls to further the cause of liberty. We are founding a colony where every man is considered equal and free to do as they wish. To that end, I have chosen to work the fields and livestock, which I imagine would amuse you to no end, but it brings me satisfaction the likes of which I never found back home. For now, our location must remain secret, but I hope one day you can come here and see what we have accomplished. A society free from the unjust subjection you have grown to accept. Christopher
Columbus. Gamma says, go kill mercenaries with a rusty pirate sword. Even if they don't die, they're gonna have a bad day.
They won't like it. Well.
No, sir, I didn't like it.
Well, I'm down here now. Jesus! Hey, Sam.
I'm here now.
Oh, wait, was that it? Well, there's progress.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it won't let me punch.
Of course, you'll have to punch it later.
Where's the treasure, you bastard? I need to save my brother's life. Talk, or I'll start with the genitals.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sam just looks over and Nathan's screaming at a statue, rat blood dripping from his mouth.
For just a second, Sam could swear he saw the statue shiver.
Did it shiver its timbers?
Anyway.
Oh shit. Can I mess with things? Zoom.
Enhance.
Okay.
It's just cool to look at.
Neat.
Someone modeled that just for you.
They were like, isn't it cool? Don't you like it? I worked really hard on that.
This was like 30 man hours.
Oh, okay. You can leave, I guess. It's cool. And I'm in the next room like, whoa, I just knocked this lantern off the wall. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. That was on the wall. And then I hit it with my head. Wow.
And the physics programmer is just like wearing sunglasses and a backwards hat, and he's like, yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I know that's fucking rad. You know it too. I get all the pussy.
Just model my own pussy.
What am I checking out? What is it, boy? Is Timmy stuck in the well? Oh! Now we're going this way, I see. Oh, what is it, boy? What is it? Come on. Oh, come on.
Oh, for a second I thought I was about to run back up the stairs.
Oh, come on. What is it? Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Oh, you smell something on the post? Was it another Sam?
this is where it came from?
Yes.
He was like, look at something, and then he fucked off. Okay, if you say so. If you say that's progress. It is. Okay.
I think you missed an event trigger, and he ran back for that event trigger, and then ran to where he was supposed to be.
Ah, like I was supposed to triangle him, and we were gonna have a conversation.
Hey, Sam, come here.
No, I think you were, you got to that area by jumping through a hole in the wall instead of just walking down the stairs.
Oh, because I'm dumb.
Or because you're a player and they didn't actually account for alternate playstyles.
Hmm.
Look at this. It's like the layout of the commercial district. Oh, there's our treasury right there. See? There's the tower. What were these guys up to?
Treasuring. They're friends.
So, surprisingly, the city full of pirates had people who were trying to steal the money.
Holy shit, who could have seen that coming? Found a little secret.
What secret?
A little secret. I'm ready for my exam.
No, the real reason the society collapsed is there were only like 3 female pirates and 2 of them were lesbians.
I see some light down below.
Oh, I see too much light down below.
Hey! Found more of the colony.
Gambit says, yeah, I was just about to say you were gonna abuse that poor angel.
I saw I think you could see my mind working in slow motion because I saw the statue, I walked up to it, I saw its fingers, and then you saw me start to slowly position Nate.
Just like you can't even stop yourself.
I was like, wait. My brain started making dial-up noises. It's just like, satellites were connecting to each other. It was just like,
Gambit says, as soon as I saw the fingers, I just had expectations.
and I met them.
Mm-hmm. Not even just halfway, you forced your way in there.
No loop.
No reach around.
Drop. There we go. Oh, I was watching a video today on VR and whether it's like whether it will be like what every game will be in the future, and they were talking about it a lot and it was interesting, but then I started thinking, what about games like this? Like, you would still have to solve the first person platforming problem, and actually I think that it would get exacerbated by VR, and this is such a huge like popular style of gameplay that just doesn't translate well to VR. So I wanted to bring that up and see if you had any thoughts.
I've always been of the opinion that once VR really hits its stride, which we're kind of getting there, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be, rather than seen as the future, it'll be seen as an option. Similar to handheld gaming or phone gaming. It'll be its own thing that's equally valid but doesn't overtake other styles of play.
Gotcha. But do you think that there is any... Oh, shit! Do you think that there is any way to approach a third-person game using a VR headset?
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely sure. It would be, think of it like puppeteering. Like, you would be able to control the hands and, like, maybe switch between a third-person control and or a third-person movement and a third-person, like, hand control.
Okay. And obviously,
it's
I mean, the
possible.
easiest thing would be you would just control the camera by looking.
Yeah.
But you just see the character on screen at all times.
Yes. But that was just my immediate thought. I'm sure there's hundreds of ways that it could be done if people, like, really wanted to do it.
I think that that's going to be interesting to see, because as far as I know, none of those exist yet. And that makes sense, because, you know, VR is so inherently a first-person thing. Like, that
It's
is...
also a new and unexplored medium.
Yeah.
I'm sure the more, like, indies start getting developed for it, the more interesting concepts people are going to come up with to use the VR.
Yeah. And I don't know, it was the first time I had ever really thought about something like that, and it was an interesting thought to kind of mess around with. Like, what other kind of games can you do on a VR system instead of, you know, a straight first-person action or shooter? There's
already some sort of third-person games.
Shit.
Like,
shit.
I don't remember the name of it, but I think it's a Knight's Tale. But you play as, like, the god or the narrator or whatever, and you help guide and protect a little mouse knight as he goes on his adventure.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't think you'd
3 guys there? Yes, there are. Shit. I need you guys to fuck off. No.
Gamma says that after the Sony iToy died, he knew that we would always drift back to the couch eventually.
Well, yeah, but I don't think that, you know, there's already VR movement options that don't require standing.
I think he was half joking. I had an iToy. It was,
Oh, they noticed. But I still took this guy out. I was amazed I got as far as I did there, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a Wii apologist, so...
Well, yeah. I just think that the people who actually gave a shit actually used the hardware well. It's
well,
just
I mean,
that, like,
I
less
think...
than 5% of all the people who made games for it gave a shit.
I think that the Wii had 2 major problems in its life cycle. The first was how weak it was compared to the other systems, which made it so that not a lot of third-party developers wanted to fuck with it. Just because they would have to make a specific Wii version of their game or develop exclusively for the Wii to, you know, make a game for it.
Well, that wasn't even just a hardware, like the Wiimote motion issue. That was also an issue of the fact that it was barely stronger than, like, the PS2, and definitely wasn't as strong as, like, the PS3 or Xbox 360.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, graphically, they would have to design for the Wii because it's so much weaker than the other systems at the time.
In a lot of cases, they did do that. Fucking Force Unleashed, Sonic Unleashed.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. They would just basically make a completely separate game, like it was back in the fucking Genesis and Super Nintendo days.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that the original Wiimotes just didn't deliver. You know, it wasn't really until I don't remember what they were called, but the enhanced ones,
Wii Plus.
The Wii Motion Plus was really the point where those actually became interesting, viable products, you know? Like, the original, like, Wii controls were shitty. Like, they could detect, like, that you moved them, but, like, aiming or any kind of rotation was just, like, didn't work.
They weren't as bad as people gave them credit for. that was still the basic control that was used for, like, Resident Evil 4, Metroid Prime 3.
Mm-hmm.
The aiming was fine in a lot of cases, but the Wii Motion Plus just made it for more, like, fine-tuned movement.
Yeah. But also I think that because the Wii Motion Plus came so... not super late, but definitely I think it was too late in the lifespan.
Like a year or two.
Yeah. By that point, I think that a lot of developers had already been like, we're not fucking with this, and just didn't come back. But now, I mean, all that technology has gone into the Switch. What are they called? Joy-Cons?
Joy-Cons, yeah.
And they're great. Like, that's some of the best motion controls I've ever messed with. I still basically turn them off immediately on every game. But for Mario Party...
Yeah. It's very precise. I also like the HD rumble thing.
Oh, they have a sniper, you say?
Not anymore.
There's another one.
They have half the snipers.
They don't know where that came from.
Well, considering the body fell to the left, it probably came from the right.
I think the body fell off the cliff. Where'd this
to the
man
left.
go? Great, he's got a shotgun, and I don't know where the fuck he just went.
Did you not mark him?
No. These are all new guys. The only old guys are these two beneath me. There's one more sniper I wish I could get a peek at.
Honestly, because of everything you said, the Wii is kind of a overlooked trove of hidden gems.
I mean, true. But I also just think that it was poor planning by Nintendo. From, like, start to
this is
finish.
kind of a separate thought, honestly. Just,
There you are.
I wanted to mention that
No, you
the
didn't.
Wii has a lot of stuff that, like, a lot of people have never heard of, but they're great games. Because people who wanted to make a good game saw an opportunity in the Wii. And it just
Fine.
didn't see a lot of coverage on other consoles.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, stuff like the original
What?
Xenoblade.
There we go. Ooh. Oh! Ooh. Oh!
Wow.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh! Guy just came out of nowhere and punched you in the face.
Yes, he did. But I have Mr. Deagle. Oh! Please stop. Please stop doing that. Okay.
You can't stop the rock.
Come over here. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna get you. I embarrassed him.
I don't know what to do with this situation.
I'm just gonna try something else, I guess. Hey, where'd you go?
Gamma says he was serious about his statement earlier. New technology will have its place, but people will always want to
Did
be
I kill him?
playing
Oh, I
games
did.
when they don't want to move.
See any more? Or we
Which, yeah, even for the best Wii ports, your arms would get tired.
Yeah, I definitely think that, actually, this kind of ties into another interesting thing that I was reading about recently. I saw that there are rudimentary, things, like, where they attach electrodes to your head to read your brainwaves, and you can control basic operations on a keyboard, on a computer. And that, to me, seems like the next evolution of, like, VR, where eventually it'll just kind of become like the Matrix, except you won't have to jack in because no one is going to allow.
No one's
No
gonna
one's
want
gonna
that surgery.
shove a needle in themselves to play a video game. But if you could just put on like some kind of lightweight something on your head and basically completely control a game with your thoughts, that to me seems like the final frontier.
That's I'm sure there's a better example I could use, but that's just fucking Sword Art Online. Oh, Gamma said the exact same thing as me. If we can get a Sword Art Online full dive, people would go all in. Which, yeah, if I could just lay there with a helmet on and moving around like I was a person.
Yeah. If you had... I think that before it reached that point, it would just be... You would have full control, and hopefully, like, full control. Like, you would think about moving your legs, and the person on screen would move their legs, and you would have, like, individual digit control and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I think that we would basically reach the full pinnacle of that before we actually reached a point where you could, like, move your subconscious to feeling like you are in a physical other place. I feel like that would be a lot more difficult than just getting something
That's
to
much
respond.
farther off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would still be you looking at a screen.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, maybe if they combine it with like a VR headset situation, then it would still have that level of immersion where, you know, it would be on your eyes, basically, but you would control it entirely through thinking. I wonder if that would help with the weightlessness problem that VR has a lot of the time. Like, I wonder if there could be some way to, like give the impression of weight since you're not physically touching things.
Oh, maybe.
Because, like, I was reading about Half-Life Alyx, and the reason that there's no melee combat and there's no two-handed weapons is that because there was no weight to things, if you had to use a two-handed weapon, people were constantly like holding the gun at a slant and couldn't aim it properly. And with melee combat, because, like, if there was something in front of them and they swung at it, in real life their hand would keep moving, and then the game would get confused as to where the melee weapon is in the physical space, and it would just glitch out and freak out.
Right.
And, like, snap back and forth between, like, being caught on whatever it was caught on and where the player's hand actually was.
Oh, you know, there's supposedly, like, gloves and clothes, something like that. It's supposed to give you the sensation that you're being touched if someone touches another thing remotely. I wonder if that would help with, like, immersion stuff.
No. I want you to... Yeah, there we go.
Like, it wouldn't be precise, but if you hook it up to the game, you could get the feeling that you've got something in your hand or that you bumped into something.
I don't know. I'm not sure how that would work. Maybe if you had some kind of gel, like, pouch around your hand that could harden in real time. But I don't think that there's something that can, like, actively trick your brain into thinking you're holding something, you know?
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be tricking. It would just give it a similar feel. And it would be like, not necessarily
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
a perfect recreation, but just something to help with immersion.
Yeah. I don't know how you would approach doing that. That's an interesting idea.
I don't think it's nearly advanced enough to consider that an actual replacement for physically feeling things.
Yeah. I wish I knew these fuckers were. Oop. Oh, hello, gentlemen. I didn't realize that there were two of you. But that's okay, because now there's one.
And then there was one. Haptic feedback, that's what it's called. Thank you, Gemma. He says, I think that's more haptic feedback stuff with the suit. Though I've seen gloves that attach to the back of your fingers with some sort of mechanical thing provide resistance when you close your hands around something.
Man, I can't believe that worked out. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, this works. Ish. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Alright, you got him. You killed the man good.
Man, I heard a lot of bullets. Good thing there's no thick bushes around here.
Yeah, it'd suck if your wife was around. Dave, that's not appropriate.
Dave, man, come on.
Dave, you know I'm gay.
Holy shit.
He went blind.
I mean, yeah, the force of that punch. Like, if you jumped up and hit someone straight in the fucking jaw. This is not what I meant to do. This is not where I meant to be. But that's okay because
Emma
you're
says
dead.
that the ideal scenario would be custom game controllers, like the Wii Wheel from Mario Kart or the Zapper that made it hold like a gun.
I mean, yes, if they were included peripherals. I feel like anytime you add a specific peripheral to one game, that rarely works out well. Like, I think the only real success in that area was, like, rhythm games.
That's it.
I actually had the Wii Zapper, but I only used it for
Link's
the
crossbow
game
training?
it came with. Yeah, let's crossbow training, but also
Over here.
Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, which was a rail shooter. And
Sam, come
I
on.
would only use it sometimes because I didn't want the Zapper to be a waste of money.
All right.
Even with rhythm games, like Rock Band 3 tried to add a keyboard peripheral, and it was honestly really impressive. And basically function as a real keyboard. Like, you could even switch to a mode where it would tell you which specific key you had to hit on the keyboard to play the song, and would basically teach you simplified piano. But it was just one too many. Like, I guess with that too, people already had their guitar controllers and their drum controllers, and they just didn't want to have to go out and buy another peripheral. And it was also limited. It, like, every song that came out before Rock Band 3 it couldn't be used with, and only if there was no keyboard part on the song, then it was a waste, you know? Like,
Yeah.
but they did do some cool stuff around that time in, like, adding specific DLC to take advantage of it. Like, that's the point when they added The Doors, which has a lot of keyboard solos and full keyboard parts, and they added a bunch of Billy Joel, which is obviously, he's a piano player, so it added a lot of keyboard parts, but still, it didn't sell well, and when they got to Rock Band 4, they just cut it. They had no more keyboard. And also with Rock Band 3, they added Pro controllers for guitar and bass, where there were two options. You could either get one that had literally, let's see, 6 times 24, like a fuck ton of buttons to represent literally every fret. To represent literally every fret on a guitar, and then there were songs with the Pro option where you would literally play the actual song. And then besides that controller, they also just sold like a modified real guitar with strings and everything, and that one also added the functionality of you had to tune it for songs, and it would know if it was out of tune and tell you to tune it, and had like a built-in tuner. But once more, well, those were also fucking expensive, but people already had their shit, and they didn't sell, and they got rid of the Pro option. The only thing that still has a Pro option is the drum kits, because that actually took off like wildfire when they added the cymbal functionality to the drum kits. Because the original ones were just 4 pads, and 3 of the pads would double as cymbals and be like interchangeable. But then they actually added cymbals and distinct cymbals, haha, for playing those. And that has stayed like a core feature and is actually like kind of the recommended way to play the game at this point.
I don't keep up with rhythm game stuff. Did Rocksmith survive?
Rocksmith, was that the one with the where you could plug like any guitar into it?
I think so. And they sold like a string guitar as their thing.
Yes, Rocksmith has survived because they switched from their own string guitar to a peripheral that allowed you to plug in any guitar. And I think that really helped them to stay in the game. But yes, even I would say Rock Band is the most popular rhythm game at this point, and even it's not that popular in the grand scheme of things.
It's lost a lot of steam.
But Rocksmith is below it, but hanging on. I would say that those two are the ones that still remain, though.
Rock Band isn't up there?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's Rock Band and Rocksmith, and that's it.
Oh, I thought you said Guitar Hero.
No, Guitar Hero is dead. Rock Band has outlived Guitar Hero. I mean, the thing that happened to Guitar Hero... Now I'm just getting fully into this.
Yeah, you're enjoying yourself, so go at it.
I mean, the thing that happened to Guitar Hero is that Harmonix made Guitar Hero 1 and 2. And then the Guitar Hero IP was bought by Activision. And Harmonix wanted to pursue making full band gameplay, where you could play as every instrument, and Activision didn't want them to. So Harmonix left to go make Rock Band. And then the other company, which was actually, they made the peripherals for the original 2 Rock Bands. They weren't actually involved with designing the gameplay at all. But Red Octane was given the Guitar Hero franchise, starting with Guitar Hero 3. And ever since that point, Guitar Hero basically chased Rock Band to try, because like Rock Band came out, the next Guitar Hero had full band gameplay, and they made a drum controller and they made it different just to be different, and it was shitty. It was actively worse than the one that Rock Band had already made, just so that they wouldn't make the exact same one. I don't know, maybe Harmonix had a patent on it and they couldn't make it the exact same, but And then ever since that point, like, Guitar Hero also got tied into doing yearly releases, so they were just constantly all over the place, and people just got fucking sick of them. While Rock Band really focused... Oh, that was the other thing. Rock Band 1 almost immediately started supporting, like, weekly DLC, so that you could constantly add songs to your library to have more gameplay constantly. And they would also do, like, huge packs where, like, you could sometimes get, like, entire albums added to the game. And Guitar Hero 3 just had really basic DLC, and it was really few and far between. And it wasn't really until Guitar Hero 4 that they started doing extensive DLC like Rock Band had been doing for, years at that point. So, yeah, Guitar Hero just basically, like, the people who actually made Rock Band, and then Guitar Hero just tried to follow in their footsteps forever, but kept making shittier versions of Rock Band, and eventually just killed themselves.
Oh, Activision. Diet EA.
And then, with the newest console generation, they tried to make a completely different game, and no one bought it. Like, it had a brand new guitar peripheral, which was a slightly interesting idea. It had 6 buttons instead of 5, but there were only 3 in a row, but there were 2 on each row. So it was like trying to make it so that you had to, like, it was trying to mimic more like strings, where you could play different things on the same fret. I never played with it, so I don't know. It seemed vaguely interesting, but the thing that seemed really stupid to me is instead of, like, showing camera angles of the band playing, it was all first person. Like you were the guitarist on stage, and I was like, that seems like a horrible idea. And then that game did not sell.
Yeah, I don't remember anyone talking about it ever.
Meanwhile,
that one E3 reveal.
Meanwhile, Rock Band 4 was basically an indie development, like, because they have no larger support at this point, and its fan community is still going strong to this day. They are still releasing DLC on a weekly basis. There's still people constantly playing it online. You can get full bands in online play. Like, the game doesn't have a lot of press, but it's surviving. Like, easily.
That's good.
And that's my spiel. I love Rock Band. I play that game every fucking day.
Cannons, improvised barricades. What the hell happened here?
And he does. When we lived together, he would play it every single day.
I still play it every single day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And when I come to visit, like, when I'm hanging out, he's like, I'm just gonna play some Rock Band.
Yeah, if we reach a lull, like, we're not doing anything, and I ask, I'm like, is it cool if I play Rock Band for like an hour?
I'm just saying, it's such a big part of your daily ritual that it's like, I understand how important it is to you.
Yeah, I love that game. I think it's a great game.
Let's just hope they didn't succeed, right? Man, this is impressive, to say the least.
I hope that for the new consoles, that they do make some kind of, like, Rock Band 5 just to keep it going. Because, I mean, that was kind of part of what Rock Band 4 was. It was honestly kind of more basic than the earlier games, but it was really just a way to get Rock Band on the next console. And keep it alive, yeah.
Well, I hope it's on the next console and it's compatible with your fancy schmancy adapters and shit.
Yeah, I hope the adapter stays viable. If not, I'm sure they'll make another one. It's such a popular product.
You'll have to buy it immediately this time.
Yes.
I will pay. Want it to, like, suddenly come back in stock for $300.
Yeah, I will pay $600 to get out of it. You know what? I think I'm gonna wrap up here. I think we can go ahead and switch over to you. I just got to a new chapter. We're, like, in the Pirate Cove shit. So, yeah. let's
See
switch
the
over
Pirate
to
Town.
let's switch over to control for a little while in a couple minutes.
Well, I'm gonna use the bathroom first.
Me too. So see you there, AR Gamma. If anyone else who might be there. Bye bye.